We are back down at the bottom of the hill, getting ready to do our first run in this hill climb time attack episode. So without further ado, let's get into it. I have my timer set up, and here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! Didn't really grab the R's, trying to maybe think that it'll help with the wheel spin off the line. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. Finally starts gaining traction around 4th gear. Up into 5th, jump drift it, throw the brakes on. Oh, that was a nice slide. I'm going to take this one wide. Oh yes, that's a good way to do it. Chip down into 3rd. That was a nice little corner section there. And come into one of the trickiest corners, I think, is that one right there. The left-hander. Trying to just keep as much momentum as we can because we know this car gets a lot of wheel spin out of the corners. Chip down into 4th. Didn't even realize it was in 5th. And that went wide. Wider than I wanted to. Jumping across the water. Joe doesn't like the water. Take out that tree. What's going on today, guys? We're in Forza Horizon 3, and we're doing another hill climb time attack. In this episode, we will be using the Alfa Romeo 1965 Alfa Romeo Giulia TZ2. So, yeah, this should be an interesting episode. It will be competing in the Rally 2-wheel drive class. As we saw last week, a new rally record was set, and I'm excited. I think this thing can beat it. Alright, let's go over stats with you guys. So, my car's stats. 373 horsepower, 271 foot-pounds of torque, 1,480 pounds, and 56% of the weight is in the front, and 1,700 cubic centimeters of displacement. Sorry, I'm talking a little fast. Let's get up to the line, do some burnouts. Like I said before, this is going to compete in the Rally 2-wheel drive class. Oh, back up. And get right on that line. But this is just going to be a practice run. Jeez, okay, there we go. That's close enough. Alright, here we go. We're ready to go. 3, 2, 1, go! Should we see how much boost this thing is making? Because I know it's turbocharged. Spinning a lot. It's making 12 pounds of boost. Which is actually a decent amount, I would say. And shift it down for this corner. This is my favorite road in Horizon 3. If you didn't know that already. Come on, get it on. Yeah, get it on. No turbo lag for me. Hopefully. Well, I think this thing is a 4-cylinder. Oh, brake. Get it on. Yeah. GetItOn.com. Oh yeah. Loving the sliding. Coming around this corner. Ooh, we went a little wide. Get on it. Nice. That was a nice little slide there. And shift it around this corner. That was a nice slide. Here we go into this corner. Joe's corner, should I say. Got out of that kind of wide. Could have taken it better. Here we come around this final hairpin in this little section here. Went a little wide, that's alright. This car is very slidey and it's hard to get out of corners. Coming around this corner, yeah, it's kind of slow. I would think that it would be faster coming out of the corners. And going into my favorite section now. Shift down into 3rd. I don't know, maybe this thing is just down too much horsepower where it's just wheel spinning over just out of every single hairpin. That's why I love this road, because it's got a lot of sweepers and a few straights and a lot of hairpins, so it challenges the car and the driver. Anyways, we're coming to the finish now, and across the line. I'm gonna look at the tune real quick and just see what we're dealing with, because it was a little wonky, I felt. Alright, tire pressure is good, gearing is good, springs are good, aero is good, brakes are good, and that's what I think it is. I need to lock the diff. Hopefully it'll help us get more grip out of the corner. Let's see what the top speed can be. And it's going to be 154.2, didn't change anything. Alright, let's go back down to the bottom and do a run. We are back down at the bottom of the hill, getting ready to do our first run in this hill climb time attack episode. So without further ado, let's get into it. I have my timer set up, and here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! Didn't really grab the R's. Trying to maybe think that it'll help with the wheel spin off the line. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. Finally starts gaining traction around 4th gear. Up into 5th. Jump drift it. Throw the brakes on. Oh, that was a nice slide. I'm going to take this one wide. Oh, yes. That's a good way to do it. Shift down into 3rd. That was a nice little corner section there. And come into one of the trickiest corners, I think, is that one right there. Left-hander. Trying to just keep as much momentum as we can because we know this car gets a lot of wheel spin out of the corners. Shift down into 4th. Didn't even realize it was in 5th. And that went wide. Wider than I wanted to. Jumping across the water. Joe doesn't like the water. Take out that tree. Shifting to 3rd for this first hairpin. Get on it. Get on it. Heading up into Joe's corner. Trying to gain as much traction as possible. Shifting down to the 3rd. If we could gain grip, please. That would be good. Going around this final hairpin in the section. Probably one of the best sections on the road because I like the hairpins going back and forth. And look at this. Try not to tap the wall. Go through this corner, this little section. Come up to my favorite section, which is this corner, this straight, and then the hairpin, because you're doing all in balls. And shift down. I'm saying and a lot. That's not good. Oh, cut the corner. Cut the track a little bit. That's okay. It's probably not going to change much. Oh, this car is just being difficult. Shift down. Into 3rd. Try to stand on it. Go around that corner. I don't hit the finish line here. This car is fighting me at every chance it can. 1:54:01 is the time for that car in its first run up this hill. That's a pretty good run, but I do not think it is the record. I know it's not the record. So it gets another chance, and we're going to go down the hill and see if that chance will bring out a new record for this car. Okay, we are back down at the bottom of the hill. This thing is ready for its final run in this video up the hill to try and set a new Rally 2-wheel drive record. Anyways, we're ready to go. It's ready. It's growling. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. I tried banging it off the rev limiter to see if that would help any. I don't know if it did. I don't really think so. Jeez, this thing is still spinning in 4th. Shift to 5th. Jump into the water. And jump drift this. That's the way you got to take this corner to go the fastest. And then look. Go around this hairpin. Shift down to 3rd. Shift up to 4th real quick. Just down to 3rd to get around that corner. Jeez, this thing likes to spin. Shift down into 4th again. Oh my gosh! Went wide there. Cut it close at the end. Hopefully that helps us. It's just like one long drift. Oh yeah. That was a nice corner. Coming into this hairpin section right now. Oh, went wide. That's not gonna work out for us. Probably not. We need to shave 4 seconds. I don't know if I see it happening. That was a good corner though. I got right in and got, well, kinda out. This thing likes to spin its wheels. I think it's just too light and there's too much horse going through it. Therefore we need to cut the horse out and horsepower, I'm saying. And it would be faster. Who knows? But here we come into this sweeper, tricky sweeper, and we're coming into my favorite section now, which is this corner, because you can mostly stand on it and go up this hill. Oh, jeez. This thing is hard to control at speed. Okay, we're gonna shift down into 3rd, run around this corner, get it off, get it off. Okay. And we're up to the last few corners now, almost to the finish. We're in the second drift zone already. Shifting down to 3rd. Come around and stand on it. To get across the line. Oh my gosh, this thing wants to fight me. And across the line. Oh. Well, unfortunately, this car did not set the record. It got a second time of 1 minute, 54 seconds, and 95 hundredths. That's still pretty quick. But as you can see, it's not the best on the leaderboard. Yeah. Dang, that's disappointing. I thought this car was going to do better. However, it didn't. It did what it did, and oh well. We'll have to go with a different car to beat the Rally 2-wheel drive record. And anyways, that is going to do it for me today, guys. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. It really helps the channel grow. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in tomorrow's video.